Hey, I just wanted you guys to know that this was recorded when the World Cup was filmed. So, you know, I'm a little bit distracted in this video. Okay, bye. You guys ever notice how starting something is like way harder than it should be? Like you'll hype yourself up for weeks. I'm gonna make that video. I'm gonna learn that language. I'm gonna finally do that thing. Then the moment when you actually sit down to start, your brain just goes, yeah, no, I can't think of anything, chief. It's just wild how like it's actually true that the smallest steps feels like you're just climbing a mountain, no matter like which area you're trying to progress in. But that's like the exact subject I want to talk about, and not being perfect and like not finishing things and just being stuck at that starting level. We all do this thing where we try and wait for the perfect moment. Like back in the day when I was younger, waiting for when I had all of the perfect PC parts put together so I could have best system I possibly could, so I could play games at the best speeds possible. You know, like things like that would make me feel, okay, now I can finally start. Now I can finally do this. When in reality, it's just a massive waste of time and money when you could just start immediately with what you have right now. Because, like, spoiler, that moment where you feel now's the right time to upload, it just never comes. Like, off tangent, but me, for example, with this video, I just decided, you know what, this week, I don't even give a fuck, I'm just gonna get something out. And I ended up doing something which was too big, had way too big of a scope, which will be out, but not this week. You know, hopefully I get it out. Half of the reason we don't start things is because we just, like, people just have this innate social fear of looking stupid in front of others. But learning it, like, for example, learning a language, like, you're going to end up sounding like a baby at first. You're going to sound like an idiot, but, you know, it's what you have to do. Like, making videos, for example, I know for a fact that I'm going to look back at this one and I'm going to think, that's really fucking cringe. But I know I would have learnt a lot by then. I would have taken a lot of lessons on board. Nobody starts off confident. Nobody starts off smooth or, like, really good. You're supposed to be bad at the start because you're a beginner. People think that starting thinks like doing something huge. Like, for example, when I really wanted to try and get into digital art, which I'm still trying to do now, you know, baby steps, which is the subject of this. When I started, I wanted to do a really ambitious project and do a full body drawing and show it to my friends and everything be great, but it's not realistic. Everything is small steps. It's pressing that record button, it's actually doing it. Here's the annoying part though. When you start initially, it just genuinely feels like nothing is happening. You could film a few clips, you could like the number go up a little bit, you could learn a new language and like pick up a few words here and there. It's really, really easy to make yourself think that you're not improving at all. But progress at the beginning is really sneaky. It's very, very quiet. You don't really notice until much later. One day you'll be able to read a new sentence and you wouldn't even have realized thinking about it. You just did it. But the only way for you to get that moment is if you start. People tend to think that you need confidence to start with a lot of things, whether it be digital art, learning a language. I keep saying it because that's me in this case. It ties a lot to me. You don't wake up one day magically ready. You get ready by doing the thing repeatedly, over and over again, sharpening that skill. You can't really control how fast you learn, and you can't really control how people react to the things that you have learned. You can't control whether somebody views your video. You can't control whether they like your video or not. But you can control one thing, and that's taking that first step, which is what I'm intending with this video. I'm intending to actually follow through with ideas that I'm setting for myself. YouTube being one of them. Another one of them being going to the gym, and as you have guessed throughout this entire video, me trying to learn a new language. Kill me. But the content on this channel primarily is just going to be playing with the bros, you know?
Can I help you?
Let me in!
Free.
It's me!
I don't really know how else to explain it. I don't really know what content you'll see on here, to be honest with you. This video's, like, majority of this video is just unscripted and just a couple bullet points I had written down. And I felt like my head was going to explode, and I really needed to process that into something, and that's essentially all this video is. I hope it gets posted, and if it does, I'm very happy. And to be honest, I'm excited. I hope you guys understand that this video is more so a message to me as well, myself in the future, that I am gonna stick to this and hopefully try and get one video out a week, which sounds like a lot, but hopefully I can do it. Thank you guys so much for watching anyway, and if you can hit sub, I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, love you so much, bye bye bye.